Alright, what's up guys? I've got the OZBOOST 2tr-fe turbocharger kit here. It'll be going on this truck here. And my goal with this was I wanted to take it in the sand. And I noticed that even at hitting sand at 3,000 RPMs, it started to bog down pretty quick. So I was hoping to get some more torque to go through the sand. So we got the kit here. I've opened the boxes, but I haven't actually opened any individual packaging stuff yet. So I'll open it up and show you guys what it came with. I'll show you some of the hoses that came with it. This looks like maybe, let's see here. Oh, it says right here 8mm. This is the fuel injection hose, it says. And then here we have maybe some, I don't know, looks about like maybe 1/8 inch. Just regular rubber hose. And then we've got some of these pieces here. So this looks like maybe for the radiator. So we got two ones like that here, and those are pretty beefy. And then we've got just a regular coupling here, and then some sort of 90-degree, feels like hard plastic, not rubber. So there's those. All right, and then we just got this giant bag of fittings, all kinds of hose clamps, all kinds of stuff in here, bolts, screws. Looks like here's the oil return for the turbo. I mean, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I haven't got a chance to piece it out yet. So there's a couple gaskets in there. Yeah. And then we got the fuel pressure regulator kit here. So here we have the actual little regulator. Some fittings that came with it. And then some sort of gauge that has a giant air bubble in it. So I'll probably be replacing that. And I was told that this fuel pressure regulator is pretty much junk. So I'm going to look into replacing it, see how much that would cost. So yeah. Okay, so here we've got our blow-off valve, looks like. Came with a couple springs. And I forgot to mention, a lot of the little kits that are this and the fuel pressure regulator were Epman. It looks like some sort of racing company in Italy. So I'll have to check up on them and see if their parts are quality or not. Okay, so it looks like in another little bag of stuff here we have our actuator, wastegate actuator. So that is Mamba, the brand is. So it comes with your actuator rods and all that stuff in there. Looks like there's some sort of little instruction as well as there's some springs there for that. Alright, and here's the boost gauge. Type R, I guess, is the brand. So I'll have to check up on them, see how they are. I've heard that this is pretty much crap. So we'll see how it does. There you go. Alright, we'll start getting to the good stuff here. So here's a down pipe. You can see here, the connection to the turbo up here. I'm just going to leave it wrapped for now because I don't want to scuff it up. Sitting around the garage, it may take me a few weeks to get to it. And there's our connection to the exhaust there. And it is this, and the exhaust manifold is coated in a black paint. And talking to some people, they said that it was a good idea to get these ceramic coated because on the first fire up they were smoking really badly. So if they were ceramic coated, maybe we could avoid that. So okay, I actually opened up the exhaust manifold here. So I got some sweat on it here. It's kind of hot out, but yeah, it's also coated in that black paint. Same thing. It looks pretty clean. I mean, the welds look pretty clean. Not bad, I guess. So we'll have to give this a try. Okay, and actually in the same box with the manifold came some exhaust wraps. It looks like one for each pipe coming out of here. So hopefully that'll work and fit well. Here we have the intake. Well, I guess they called it a cold air intake by, let's see, K Racing. There's the website there. I've heard this is crap as well. You can see the air filter looks pretty cheap. I mean, it looks nice. It's got some, looks like some maybe carbon fiber outside and just some sort of cone filter in there. Alright, and then it comes with, obviously, you can see there the fittings. So yeah. Alright, there it is, the turbo. So it doesn't have, let's see, does it have any measurements on there? Yes, actually it does. It says the AR is a 0.86. Is that possible? That's fairly large. Yeah, it does say that in there. I don't know if you can. Maybe it's 0.66. It looks like 0.86. I'll have to read some of the documentation. M3 2/3. Not sure what all that means. I'll have to go in and look at it. But yeah, I mean, pretty nice. So that came with some gaskets. Actually, quite a few gaskets in here as well. You know, I will say, quite a few of the boxes you can see here. Where's the turbo box? Came with, there's just like a bolt or two just laying on the bottom of the box, and it's kind of frustrating. You know, you pay a lot of money for shipping, especially from Australia, and you get a lot of just random parts, it seems like, floating around. So I'm gonna try and assemble all this stuff kind of in the garage first, see if I can get it all together, and see what I'm missing. But yeah, I will say this, like I said, paid $300 for shipping, and it came in this plastic bin that was cracked. Everything was falling out of the bottom. I was not very happy about it. I'm gonna talk to OZBOOST, and I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen to any of you guys. Hopefully, they actually just put a bolt through it to lock it on either side. Kind of ridiculous. I mean, obviously it has tape over it and everything, but yeah. Another thing that I saw a lot of people talk about was some black and white instruction photos, and I did not get those, I don't think, but what I did get was a folder of, I mean, maybe 10, 15 color photos with some handwriting on them. So, kind of go, I mean, there's quite a few of them here. I won't go through all of them, but there's just some other pictures that weren't included on the internet. There's a few close-ups of maybe some more complicated fittings, I guess. I'm not sure. So I haven't really come across any real instructions yet. Hopefully I do. Otherwise I might get in contact with them about that. I turned the camera on for this one. Sorry, I'm kind of sweating here. But one other thing I did notice was that it seemed that OZBOOST was the company I was ordering from, but the shipping address as well as where everything said it was picked up from was actually this. Greenaway's gearboxes and differentials. You can see that's their address there, which I was kind of surprised by, because I was under the impression that the company was called OZBOOST, so it actually lists a different email. So yeah, maybe I'll let you guys get that, and maybe we can get some more answers out of them, because I noticed that OZBOOST doesn't answer their email very well. I was getting kind of frustrated with them about that. So yeah, I'll let you guys know all that information. Yeah, so there you go. Hopefully you can get the kit together. I'm probably going to end up replacing the fuel pressure regulator, as well as the boost gauge. And I had heard that the oil fittings down to the oil pan, the oil return, were crap too. So maybe I'll end up replacing those as well. I think I'll start with those and see if they leak. But I'm trying to think that I think that's pretty much everything that came with the kit. And like any of you guys who've already done this, you know, I'd appreciate pictures and stuff. It's pretty extensive. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions, and any other questions about any of the parts or measurements that came with it. I'll let you all know. So thank you. Okay, so a few more things I forgot to mention. The turbo brand was this right here, Max Speeding Rods. So I went to their website, Max Speeding Rods. I don't know, it's, yeah. Okay, so a couple things I forgot to mention. Number one, the turbo brand is Max Speeding Rods. You can see it right there. So maxspeedingrods.com is the website. I did go on there. I did not see this specific turbo. This one was not on the website in their products, so I'm curious to find out, you know, maybe OZBOOST is the only one who can get that from them right now. So there's that. And then I forgot to mention this whole bag, the big bag of just a bunch of different fittings, gaskets, the oil return line is all Mamba, and it actually has a custom install kit for OZBOOST tag on it there, and a product number. So it might be possible just to order that whole kit directly from Mamba. I don't know. You'd have to check on that. And then I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Thank you.